Hi everyone, my name is Sudarshan Kesav Narayana. I am a Microsoft MVP and I'm working as a solution architect at NTT. And these are all some of my social links. So today we are going to see how we can group documents using enterprise keywords. And below you can see the link to my repo. And soon I will publish this to the SPFx samples. So before going into the web parts, let us see what are enterprise keywords. So I hope everyone are aware of managed metadata taxonomy, and there is also enterprise keywords. So if you look at enterprise keywords, they can be managed using the term store, and the users are allowed to enter their free in keywords. So usually the benefits of the enterprise keywords are it will improve the search results, and you will have a better content discovery, and you can find the relevant search results based on the keywords, and you can tag these keywords for the documents and also pages. And most of you are aware of managed metadata, and very few of them are using enterprise keywords. So what is the difference between managed metadata and enterprise keywords? So managed metadata will provide a structured way of maintaining the taxonomy. And enterprise keywords is unstructured, and it gives a user a flexible way of defining the enterprise keywords. They can define whatever they can give it as a keywords. So if you see here on the left-hand side, it is a managed metadata where you can group term sets, terms groups, and other things. But here, once you enable the enterprise keywords, so all the keywords will be stored in the keywords term sets. So this is the major difference. And there are so many features available with respect to managed metadata and enterprise keyword. Okay. So let's get into a demo. Okay, so I have already kept my solution running on the backend. So here, if you see, so this is a document library. I'm using it. So I have a few documents, and they are tagged with the enterprise keywords. So if you look at the library settings, so the enterprise keywords, they can be enabled using this option enterprise metadata and keyword settings. So once you enable this enterprise keywords, so you will be so there is an enterprise keywords column will be added to your list. And when you edit the properties, you will be able to add free text. You can add any text. You can add any keywords. So this will automatically publish to the term store, and it will be available for all the users and also on all the site collections. So my solution, what it will does is based on the configuration, and based on the enterprise keywords, whatever the configured enterprise keywords, it will group the documents and then it will display it. So this is my web part. So when you look here, so I have just configured these three keywords, and based on that, it will show the maximum of 5 documents for this keywords. And then there is a show more link. So when you click on this show more link, it will automatically be redirected to the search page, and based on the enterprise keywords, it will show all the files. One important thing is the search, it is showing all the files irrespective of site collections. It is a tenant wide search, but here you can configure from which site you need to load the documents. So there are 3 properties. One is the site URL. So only from this site on all the document libraries, I'll be searching this keywords. So these are all the keywords which I have configured. So I can give a comma separator, and this is a search URL. So when you click on this show mode, so it will be redirected to the search URL. So it looks like a simple solution, but it will be very helpful for many of the customers. Okay, so let us dive into the code. Hope you can see it clearly. So first is the pnp.config.ts. So here So usually I'll be using the configuration separately in a separate TS file where I can get the context and I can use the selective imports. So this is the configuration. Next is the actual webpack.ts file where I have defined 3 properties. So if you see here, site URL, keywords, search page. And one more thing is I have also defined the get SP. Using the context, I will be getting the SPFx factory object. And based on this, I can initiate the calls to SharePoint. And this is the main component. So here, so I have declared a couple of state variables. One is for loading and items, and another one is for grouped items. So this is a main method where it will fetch the documents and then it will provide as a groups. So here the most important thing is for searching the enterprise keyword. I have used the search API to search for the documents, and you have to use the property OWS underscore metadata facet info. So this is a property you should be using to search for the keyword. And the other property I used is path in order to filter the site collection. And the file extension, I just want to display only the files which are with an extension. So here, based on the keywords, I'll be generating the query based on the collection of keywords with the OR operator. So this is the query based on the keywords. So combining all this into the query text. And these are all the properties I'll be getting it from the search results. So once I got the search results, so I have a separate interface where I'll be storing the keyword, the file name, and also the file URL. So the next thing is what we need to do is you have to sort the file. You have to sort the file based on the keyword, and next is to group. So this is very important because I have used Office UI Fabric control, which is details list. For that list to show the grouping, the sorting is very important because the grouping will be done based on the index. So you have to provide the index of the record where the group starts. So this is very important one. And once you have provided the mapping and you have provided the index, you can set the state. And here I have used the customized group header. So this is the customized group header where I'll be adding a link. So when you customize the group header, you have to include the functionality for toggling, for collapsing and expanding it. So this is the one I am using it. And for link, I'm just calling the search page function, and then I'm just directly passing the URL from the properties with the keyword. So slash files is automatically, it will take to the files verticals. So this is a component I have used. So details list. So here I will provide the items, state variable, groups, and columns, and the group props. And here I'm using the version 2. Because version 1 will be somewhat different, and here I'm using the version 2. And message if the web part is not configured. Okay, so this is my web part. I hope you guys like it. So any doubts, you can ping me in the chat. Thank you.